slowdown, the windows at the front and rear of the elevator are going to become transparent. It is supposed to do that. Please do not become alarmed. We're going to see some of the 193 commemorative stones that were donated to the project, as well as the interior structure of the monument. So the interior structure is kind of interesting as well. On our first stop here, we're going to see machine cut walls, nice and smooth. Our next stop will be a little bit different. We'll notice a difference. Now these stones come from all 50 states in the Union. They also come from some civic organizations. Now you might notice that over on the left side of the front there, that rusty head, that comes from an acting guild. This is the William Shakespeare's head. The gray stone in the middle there is a Massachusetts militia unit. It shows the wide range of civic organizations. Now off the back, you're going to see a very large white stone right in the middle. That comes from the Louisiana militia unit. So we have stones from all across the country. Now, like I said, note those walls, see how nice and smooth they are. We'll notice a difference later on. Last when I talk about the large white stone front and center on the front side here, that comes from the New York City Fire Department, honoring its fallen firefighters in the 19th century, not the 21st century. Now our next stop is going to be about where the color changes outside, about 150 feet. We're going to move down into the first phase of construction, where the walls are going to be cut by hand. We'll see some chisel marks on it. We're also going to see a competition between two cities. First city being Baltimore. Baltimore sends us a very large stone with the Baltimore War Memorial right in the middle of it. Now, not to be outdone is going to be the city of New York, which is going to come on the backside in a couple seconds. Now, the Memorial Commission requested stone to be 2 by 4 feet. New York City responds with a stone that is 8 by 8 feet, just because they're New York and they can. And like I said, note the walls. See all these little nicks and chips in them? These are all hand-cut structural stone that lifted up here. The last one that's interesting on this slowdown is going to be a blue stone on the front side here. The inscription is the interesting part of that one. It says on it, California, the youngest sister of the Union. At one point in time, California was the youngest sister of the Union, the newest admitted state to the Union. And when California comes into the Union before the Civil War, we don't have two things. No transcontinental railroad, no Panama Canal. So for that California bluestone to get here from California, it has to go by boat all the way around South America. Kind of neat. Any questions? All right.